I officially see the first Halloween decoration. I wonder if that's an Alaskan Husky. Beautiful coat. He's a good boy. Nice to see a e-bike rider actually on the road for once. Hello. Today is Friday, September 27th. The time right now is approximately 4:51 p.m. and the temperature right now is a very relaxing and breezy 19 degrees Celsius. I am walking, I believe, south along Danforth Road on my way back home. Oopsie, fingers covered in the camera there. On my way back home from a little shopping trip. I've been wanting to make walking videos on YouTube, tutorial videos of the city, whatever you want to call them, for a while now. I've been inspired by obviously some of the main ones in the Toronto area that are really great, awesome people. Examples obviously is Johnny Strides, who I encountered for the first time yesterday on the subway, line 2, as I was getting back from work. It was pretty embarrassing actually, because I was covered in sweat. I looked like complete ass, but you know, I was sitting down on a busy subway, and I looked to the right of me, and there Mr. Strides was. I recognized him instantly, and I figured, you know, even though I'm sweaty and I look like crap, this guy's like an inspiration of mine, so I had to go up and snipe him, I guess is what you could say. Made him take 2 selfies with me, and he was very compliant, very friendly, and that was that. I believe he got off at Pape Station. Another person, so shout out to Johnny. Another person, of course, is Ken from the Ken Continuum. Recently had his 55th birthday. Gave him my first super chat, a whopping $2.79. Which you probably can't even buy a cup of coffee at Starbucks nowadays for that price, but you know, once I make more money, hopefully I can send better super chats. And Action Kid, of course. These YouTubers led me to him and his content, which, you know, he's New York based, but I've been subscribed to him as well. And latest is, I believe her name is Tara. Her channel's called T-Shods. And also she's great as well. She does walking tours, as well as she also tests out food places such as pizza places, burger places, you know. And so is Ken. So shout out to all of you. And right now, I am, like I said, I'm walking back home. All right, buddy. Welcome to Toronto. And it's funny. I see this exact sign where I live, which is about maybe a kilometer away from here, but it says $29.99. But over here, if you get in this area, apparently it's $500 cheaper, and it's the same company. Interesting. So yeah, I'm returning back home and ending this video. I'm going to be doing a lot of things in my life right now. I'm in my mid-30s. So, you know, I'm not sure I'm going to be doing this full-time right now. Until, you know, start to make more of a profit. But, you know, I really do enjoy this. And if I get some subscribers, that's great. If not, you know, I'm having fun anyways, so. Yeah, the humidity comes and goes. The sun comes out and, you know, I sweat more than the average person due to something wrong with my body. Yeah, the less I sweat, the better. Hence why I was soaked in sweat yesterday when I approached Johnny, but probably thinking, who the hell is this sweaty random guy approaching me on the subway? But, you know, again, he was compliant, so. Normally, I go down and take a right here. I'm debating if I should go down Winter and then intersect with Verdun. Or should I go around North? No, I'll just go around here. And you can see in Scarborough, so some people say, in certain areas, especially here, I've actually seen a lot worse in the last previous days. Someone cleaned up maybe a quarter of the garbage, part of a car bumper, and I think I know exactly what car that belongs to, because we're about to see it in about a minute. It'd be too coincidental otherwise. And this is Verdun Street. Verdun, however you want to pronounce it. A lot of schools around here. There's I believe an elementary school. Robert Service. There's a high school coming up here. And you'll see one more school before I hit my destination, which I believe is a preschool. You know, maybe grades 1 to 5 or 6. There's a lot of community safety zones around here. To all you crazy drivers. And I think you can guess which car I'm talking about. Seen better days. I guess for it to be an operation, you would need to say damage reported to the police with a sticker on there, but that clearly has not been an operation. It's been sitting there for probably a couple months now. I have no idea what they're planning to do with that car. Might as well just scrap it. Spare parts. They are building quite a big house over here. Well, 2 houses. I've passed by this area many times, and I can't remember for the life of me what the old house looked like. I never really paid attention. But you can see the size difference. That one is obviously quite large. In fact, probably one of the biggest on the street. But you will notice that some of these houses can be miscellaneous, meaning that some of them can be really small or bigger. But once you go down, intersect with Corvette Street, and you start to look down some of the side streets there, then it's really huge house and this weird small house behind it, you know. But Dad, they built that pretty quickly. None of the structure was even up a month ago. So, that is a line of work I've thought of getting into, is carpentry or house renovation. Building pays well. Trades never go out of fashion or demand, so. See, there's a nice muscle car underneath there. Looks like a classic 70s or 80s, maybe Charger, Firebird, who knows, but one day I hope to see it. And more garbage. trampoline. You don't see many of those, especially a big one like that. And the thing is, it's like, to be on a trampoline, wouldn't you need to have like some space around you so you don't like crash into something? I would not feel safe jumping on that. I know I'm a 6'3" grown 34-year-old man saying this, not that I'd be jumping on trampolines, but even as a kid, I would not feel safe. I feel like I'd crash into something. And there's a hammock too, something you also don't really see very often, but always cool. This looks like a student driver coming up. Oh, yep, driving academy. Yep, that would be it. So I'm now approaching Midland. And there's not a hell of a lot going on Midland. Kind of see some residential homes, and at least in this area, I don't really go up and down Midland, especially past Eglinton North or Danforth South. So yeah. This has to be one of the worst lights though, if you want to cross to Midland. I've honestly waited here probably at least 2 minutes, maybe even more on one day, for the light to change. And I don't want to bore everyone by seeing how long it takes, but I am kind of curious. I see 2 people push it on the other side, so I'm pushing it on this side. So there's both sides demanding to get across. Let's see how long it takes. Oh, okay. Not too bad this time. That was maybe 20 seconds. There's been days, honestly, where it's been around 2 minutes. And you're wondering if the light's even going to change. And I'm assuming there's a swimming pool in there. The only school I went to with a swimming pool was Annette Public School. Way, way back in the 90s when I was a young little lad. And yeah, it was a huge school. Grades 1 to 8. Annette Public School is in the West End. It's pretty far from where I am, out here in Scarborough. And more garbage, and more garbage. One day I will move out of here. Random furniture. You know, I used to live downtown, in the Chinatown region. Actually, Little Italy before that. And people would discard some good things you even want to take, maybe bar stools, chairs, decent things, but anything that anyone discards around here, you know they're discarding it for a reason. Interesting, and you don't really see many Jeep pickups. I can't say that I hate that at all. I really do like it. Some people might call that sacrilege to Jeeps, but you know, so is the Cherokee. And that walking exercise machine, I know I sound stupid by not knowing the correct name of it, has been there for a while. It's for sale apparently, but you know, most people just go to a gym or something. You need to have a lot of spare space to put that somewhere, and I don't know how many people have home exercise machines anymore. Maybe some. And that's a $5 bill. Are you kidding me? Okay, cool. Wow, this is my first video and I find $5. That seems like good luck to me. I am Irish. Thank you. Random lawn. Cool. Maybe that's my first super chat. That's hilarious. So I'm cutting through here. This is the only, well, quick path. Oh, someone behind me. And it makes me wonder where these people go. Because it's a Friday, 5 o'clock. I'm just curious where this person is driving towards. You'll see some people just sit in their cars there. Wonder what they're doing as well. And this person, okay. Oh, I thought they were like tailing me. Okay, she was just looking for a place to park. But no, I've had some drivers that were just like tailing me. It almost feels like I'm being followed. It's okay, you can get past me now. Bye-bye. But no, she was just trying to park. And more garbage. Like everywhere you go. Like on a school property, you'd think there would be some sort of janitorial services to clean up this. It's just an eyesore. But yeah, this is the quickest path. As I was saying, to get through here, I have to cross train tracks. And sometimes I've been caught waiting for a train to pass by. It comes randomly. Garbage. Have you ever seen this much garbage? Like, good job, city, on the cleanup. Look at this. It's disgusting. More over here. That little girl just said, "Mom, AC/DC shirt." And yes, I am wearing an AC/DC shirt. Surprised she even knows who AC/DC is at that age. Was she like 10? That's hilarious. Good for you. Someone actually complimented my AC/DC shirt when I was at the store too, and asked if I ever saw AC/DC, which I did once, which was at the infamous Starstock 2003 concert. You know, and SARS was cute compared to COVID, but it was, I think, a pandemic, at least at the time, if maybe an epidemic. Yeah, probably more an epidemic. I don't think it was a worldwide thing, or, you know, we had to shut down the economy like we did in 2020. But yeah, I digress on that. But yeah, they made a mockery, I guess, for charity or some sort of reason, out of Woodstock and called it Starstock. So the Stones were there, and when AC/DC was playing, Angus Young, in his little shorts and his little hat, you know, pulled down his trousers and showed his boxers with the Canadian flag on his butt. Gotta love their sense of humor. And yeah, Justin Timberlake was there. Got bottles whipped at him. Justifiably. Worst joke ever. And of course, the Stones brought him out because they felt bad for him. He was a young star, so maybe he didn't deserve that, but you know. Yeah, great time. Spent at least 12 hours there. This is a beautiful view of this field. It's a huge field. Look at the size of it. At least they managed to take some maintenance here and clean up the garbage here. Obviously, since it's near, I think, a preschool. I do not know how much memory I have left on my phone. It would kind of suck if it just ended abruptly. So I think I'm gonna cut this off pretty much now before that happens, so I can at least give a proper farewell. I don't know. I hope this turns into something. You know? After meeting strides yesterday and randomly finding $5, who knows? But yeah. Cheers to everyone. Again, my name is Kyle. Here's my ugly mug. At least look a little bit better than when I saw Strides yesterday. Worst photo ever. But yeah, I'm just gonna go home, crack open a cold one, and I don't know, maybe watch some episodes of The Walking Dead. It's been a while. Anyways, take care. Till next time.